This is Unsung Heroes, episode Dose. We're here with my OG homie from way back in the day. I've known this dude since I was 10 years old. He showed me my first muff. It is what it is. As you can see, this is his 5.3 build that he's going to put in his... It's a...
92 OBS, GMT 400. Single cab, short bed, 5-speed for now.
Yeah.
Eventually a 6-speed when I can get the money for it.
Yeah, that's a big... Doing a manual swap is almost as... it is. It's as intimidating as doing an engine swap. I think it's more work, to be honest.
It can be, especially if you got to modify where your transmission mounts are. It can get really in depth.
Yeah.
Luckily, with being an LM7, they did pretty good across platform for bell housing acceptability. So it pretty much will bolt straight to the truck or the engine. Just the truck side gets a little wonky.
Yeah, that's the beauty of Chevy to Chevy.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the stuff is just pretty much pay to play at this point because all the hard stuff's been done from 20 years ago.
Yes,
when everyone started doing this stuff. Like my 5.3 to Ford is not going well.
It's not as simple or straightforward.
Those mounts were expensive and kind of a pain to put in. I had to beat a whole lug out there because that frame is, what's it called?
Pinch welded?
Not pinch welded. It's, I'm blanking, but take the hot rod and slam the...
Hot stamped, I think, is what you're thinking of.
Yeah, something
kind of,
like
not
that.
Quite.
That's a way to put it.
Yeah.
But I had to beat one of those out.
Beat it.
Yeah. That was kind of a pain, but yeah, whatever. What was your first introduction to cars? I know a lot of your first vehicles because I was around for them, but
yeah.
I think I know all of your first vehicles.
I think you know all my first actual vehicles, but what really got me into it was back in the day. My grandpa was a dirt track racer at our local dirt track shop or dirt track.
Was he really?
Circle. Yes, Grandpa Carl.
No way.
Yeah. So whenever they had their house out here in not Sulphur, what is that little town just down the road from here?
Gentry?
No. Outside.
Decatur?
Nope. Going the wrong way now.
Southwest City?
X&A.
I don't know. I'm just towards
now you're making it worse.
Eiffel?
Springtown.
Springtown. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't think Springtown's even on the map anymore.
It's not. Springtown. When I lived out there, they had a big ass shop, and they still had his dirt track car then, and I loved it, and he let me tinker around on it a little bit whenever I was really little, and from then it just kind of stuck. Doing small shit.
That's insane because I've known you since I was literally 10 years old and I had no idea.
Yeah.
He just left it or
no, he
got taken to someone else in the family or something?
No, after the 5th or 6th time that house got broke into, they sold all their stuff, what was left, things that couldn't physically be picked up and carried off. They just sold everything out and then sold the house, got a camper, and traveled the U.S.
Yeah, fair enough.
Started traveling the U.S., then started winning a lot in casinos, and then stayed.
Dude, it's funny. Grandparents, man. That's how my grandparents traveled. My grandma was really good at blackjack.
Yeah.
And they would travel on her blackjack winnings, which is just insane.
Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
But
I don't know blackjack that well.
Dude, if I could count cards, oh my god.
They were all in the money. So, after that, I don't know if you knew this, my dad had his own single cab short bed GMC 1500, same body style as what I have, and it was gold, and me and him used to take it up and down dirt roads, just giving it hell.
Lifted, I assume.
No.
Oh no.
2-wheel drive V6.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he gave it hell down the dirt roads.
That's surprising for old Carl Glenn Cook.
Yeah, and whenever he would go to Sonny's down the street, he would get really drunk, and I'd drive him home in it.
Oh. Nice.
Nice. And my first burnout was in that truck.
There you go.
I tried doing normal brake.
That's an iconic memory right there.
It is. And he's like, "Oh, that's not good enough, son. You gotta put it in reverse, floor it, drop it into drive." And so that's what I did. I did a little bit of a burnout,
Yeah, a little bit of a
A
burnout.
little bit of a burnout.
I'm sure it just sat up on those tires and roasted them.
For a second it did, yeah. And yeah, from then on, after that I was really hooked. Then we had the T-top Firebird that my brother drag raced and lost and got a 78 C10.
I remember the stories. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Ronnie.
I only rode in that Firebird twice.
Mm.
One of them was doing a donut. The other one was driving down the road.
What year did you say it was?
I don't remember. I know the GMC or the C10 was a 78.
That's what I was thinking in my head because I thought I'd remember. Every time it's brought up, it's usually the 70s, the late 70s.
78 GMC, but the Firebird, I want to say, was it 72?
That's incredible.
It had all black car, T-top with a gold Firebird emblem on the hood.
So just
And
straight
then it was
up
cut out with
Smokey and the Bandit style.
Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit style, but the hood was cut out and it had just an air scoop sticking out of the hood.
Wow.
With a 400 in it. Pretty mean little car for what it was.
Dang it, Ronnie.
Yeah, he just had to go and screw that one up.
Yeah, well, he's had his moments.
Yeah.
He wrecked a Firebird and then warned us about Bitcoin and.
Yeah, he still warned me about Bitcoin the other day. He was talking about that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. What else is there? I started working, I think you remember it, I was working at A&A Small Engines for a long time. Getting to be around the water and work on lawnmower engines. That's what taught me the basics, I didn't know a whole lot.
Well, hold on. That was after you had already gotten 2 vehicles purchased for you.
Yeah.
From the time that we were, I want to say you got the Berlinetta when you were 13.
The 80 Berlinetta when I was 13.
And then your dad bought you the SN95.
SN95 that we did head gaskets on.
Mm-hmm.
And then, more than head gaskets.
But never drove it because it needed a catalytic converter.
You needed a cat and it needed a freeze plug. So
that's right. Yeah.
After the head gasket, what was it? The heads needed taken to the machine shop. They were really warped. They told us we almost needed either new heads or thicker gaskets.
Yeah.
Because they were so bad, but they were able to keep from having to do that. And then, what else was it? What was the other car that you were talking about?
The Berlinetta.
Oh, yeah, the Camaro.
The Camaro.
Yeah, Z28 clone.
That thing was
80. Either that or 79. Because it still had the round eye.
I thought it was an 86.
It might have been.
Like it was like mid 80s.
Yeah, it might have been. I thought it was an 80, but it might have been.
Because it had that like IROC body style. It was around that what, 3rd gen is what that would be?
No, because it had round headlights, square turn signals. It was the older style.
It was, yeah. It was just before.
Yeah, right before they went to the IROC.
Yeah.
So that might have been late, mid 80s. I would think it was an 80 though.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I had the Z28. Clone is what they called it. Body was Z28, but it just had 305.
It had the louvers on the back.
Yeah, louvers.
Yeah, we used to spend a lot of time just sitting in both of those vehicles, daydreaming about the world.
Yeah, what we could do.
And we could have fixed them.
Yeah. Hell, the Camaro didn't get sold off the property until, what was that, 13, 14?
It wasn't that long ago, yeah.
No, because we graduated in 18 or 16.
16.
We graduated in 16.
I'd say, it was probably like 21, 20.
Yeah.
2020 maybe.
2020.
It's like right after.
That's when Ronnie sold it.
Yeah.
Off the property. And what's funny is I went.
Ronnie.
Yeah. I went up there afterwards. They forgot all the parts to it.
Oh yeah.
All the fenders, the chrome trim, everything.
So they just took it
there. They took the car
with the front end disassembled the way it was, and
minus the parts they could find.
Yeah. That sucks.
Yeah.
So they left a third of the car behind.
They left a third of the car behind. They're probably like, well, why the they have half a car here?
Well,
But whatever. Just have to look up. They were all there.
Yeah, they were in the rafters of the shop because we put them up there at one point.
Yeah, get them out of the way.
Yeah, we spent so much time just cleaning that shop. Like, we're gonna get it fixed.
One of these days, never did.
So much time putting walls up on the shop,
Yeah.
just trying to make it something that was worthy of fixing a car in.
Yeah, a lot of time, a lot of effort, but never got fully finished. But it kept the rain off your back.
It did.
And the snow.
Yeah, it did.
Not the wind. If
No.
it was cold, it was.
It was cold. Yeah, you just had to deal with it. That's for sure.
Yeah. I guess that's what spiraled into what I have now. With my brother selling everything out.
Yeah.
Every time I had anything, got away, got my own place.
Yeah. Can't stop what you're not there to stop. So.
Nope. Sure can't. Why those boxes in the background are empty. Every one of those tools is gone.
Yeah.
The only thing that's left is the ungodly sized Allen wrenches and.
I got a couple of those.
Yeah. Ungodly sized Allen
Everyone's getting rid of. It's funny to laugh at.
Yeah, and taps and dies and drill bits. That's all that's left in there.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Then you. So you were working at A&A, and then you had Clifford.
Oh
That
yeah.
was a fun old truck.
That was a fun old truck.
Yeah, you were always you were an audio guy.
I was way more
Back
into
then.
audio. Still that way. I got two 12s and an amp.
Yeah, you'd hear the music over the exhaust.
Which was impressive for my truck.
Yeah, especially
off
since it was
the
practically straight piped.
Got off the cab and I got a cat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing was nutty.
It was stupid loud. Them 5.2 Magnums, man, those things are stupid.
You did the same thing to that Ford Focus though too.
Everything.
You had the DR3 or Z? What are those?
The little red one. Technically, it was my brother's, but yeah, I think it was a ZX3.
That was a little black one that you had.
Oh, that was a Hyundai.
Oh, that was a Hyundai.
That was a Hyundai Accent.
Hyundai. Yeah.
Hyundai.
That thing was goofy.
That was goofy, but it was cheap. Bought it for
Yeah.
dirt.
Yeah. Back when Marketplace was a gold
worth
mine.
it.
Yeah. Pick up things for
Actually,
like $500.
Need to show you. There's a dude selling a bunch of random shit you needed on Facebook right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of how my Ford project went. Dude was selling a whole bunch of random LS stuff.
Yeah.
And it was enough to put it together. So.
Yeah, he's selling some heads and injectors and injector adapters, a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, nice.
ECM and the harnesses. You can delete the bats too.
Yeah.
Sorry, just thought of that.
Yeah.
Just light bulb.
Yeah. Have to look it up.
But yeah, then
See what it's about.
that Dodge that I had, being my first full drive, I got that with you and without you into stupid spots that it should not have gone to.
Yeah. Just tear it up in that thing.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember, but right there down the dirt road from where you were living at the time and down the hill from my house, there was that patch of grass there. And we went through that, and my bright idea was don't follow the ruts. They're too deep. My axles will get...
I was with you.
Yeah.
I talked you into going across them.
Yeah, you did. And
We ended up slamming into the windshield.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Cracking my not cracked dash yet.
Yeah.
And slamming the windshield hardest. Because I thought, I agree, it's better to go across these than it is to go through them.
Yeah, no, they were like 2 feet deep and solid. They had just put new power lines in.
Yeah.
And they were probably like that deep.
And we went,
and like this wide too, so it's like your tires couldn't even get to the other side of them without falling into them.
Yeah, and we did not go, what is that, horizontal with them. We went perpendicular.
Yeah.
Across them, and it was not a fun ride.
No, yeah, we
that was
bounced
funny.
off the hood or the ceiling of that cab.
You know what's funny?
Real hard.
Is if you remember the old lady that lived back past all that on the other side of the creek, her name I think was Chevy.
Yeah.
And one day I went past there. I was going to see my mom. It was late. I pulled up and I saw a four-wheeler out in the creek area off in the woods with his headlights on. I thought that was a little weird. But I stopped because I was going to tell him, hey, you don't want to be there if Chevy catches you. You know, she'll pop some shots your way to warn you.
Yeah, I remember your dad telling us that too.
Yeah, anyway, so I left. Next thing I know, he followed me to my house on his four-wheeler and pulled a gun out and told me never to come back. pointed his gun at me. It was a wild night.
In that field?
No,
Or-
in my driveway.
No, but he was like in that field.
Oh yeah, he was in that field
that we had gone through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, he was technically in the creek, in the trees, next to that field. I was gonna warn him that you're basically on that lady's land and she's not real forgiving.
Yeah.
And I told him whenever he pulled his gun out, and I saw him, like pointed at me. I was like, well, dude, I was just gonna warn you. That lady who lives there don't like people on her land. So, yeah, that was a wild experience.
He didn't say anything else? He just left?
No, he told me stay the fuck away. Don't come back to my land.
Oh, that was his.
Apparently.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Well, according to him, I
There's a whole lot of that going around.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially out there where out there in the boonies, there's a whole lot of this is mine and that's theirs.
I'm only able to believe him. It was dark, so it's not like I could directly see the gun. But it was pretty shiny compared to my taillights.
Yeah.
Reflecting off it. So I was pretty confident he actually had one.
Yeah, so if your dad wasn't there.
Yeah, I was after the divorce.
Yeah,
So-
I couldn't imagine how Glenn would have taken that.
Probably not too well.
He probably would have enjoyed it.
Yeah.
He's always itching for a reason.
Yeah, he is. He is. So yeah, that was my first experience looking down a gun. But I mean, I was still in my truck, so it's not like I got out and confronted him.
Yeah.
I just looked back and like, bro, why are you following me?
That's insane. I think I remember you telling me that story some years ago, but that's so nutty.
Yeah,
But-
I never while riding a Polar ever did I think, why don't you follow this?
Yeah. At one point, for about 3 months, but I bought that and I lifted the floor mat up and you could see the ground, and I was like, well,
You're about ready to Flintstone it.
dude, it ran like a champ. But yeah, that thing was about to fall apart.
Crusty, yeah.
And then hearing all the stories about yours and everything, it's like they just sound like a nightmare to work on.
They're not too bad. Like mine was fairly easy. Minus the fact that you can't really jack them up very easily. You gotta get very specific.
Yeah.
Because you will crush that body.
Yeah.
They're very thin bodies.
That's how my BMW is. If you're not on the jack pads, which mine are gone because
Mine were too.
It's 30 years old.
Yeah.
So you have to find somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's like if you're not jacking the back up, then good luck.
Yeah, because it's all independent front suspension.
Mm-hmm.
All in little bitty bar control arm instead of what America has.
Yeah.
Big A arm, big, mighty, meaty, holds together really well. Yeah.
I'm a mini truck guy through and through, so it's always just been like frame rail, good to go.
You're good. Yeah, I actually bent the frame on that truck, jacking it up in the middle. I jacked the whole side of the truck up right from the middle, and bent the flange in on it.
What?
Yeah. I didn't even think that was possible, but yeah, well, after about 3 days of it sitting like
Oh,
that.
well, yeah.
It wasn't like it was a quick
Probably
process.
put some jack stands underneath it or something.
Yeah, my jack held strong for 3 days. I trust it. My kids trusted it too,
Yeah.
apparently. Brayden caught a snapshot of them underneath it.
Oh, God.
I said, you need to get them out of there. All that's there is that dang jack.
That's, kids.
Kids, they don't know any better.
Yeah.
So.
Archie crawled under the truck today to get a basketball, and I was like, no, well, it's not running or anything.
Yeah,
so.
it's not running or moving or planned to be.
So is this like your dream build, or is there something else in life?
It's not my dream build. That is by far. The truck is, the engine's not.
Yeah.
I love the truck, love everything about it. The only thing I would change about the truck is if it was a 4-door. That way so I can ride with my family.
Yeah.
That would be way better than a single cab.
Fair enough.
But as far as single cab short bed dreams are, that's the truck.
Yeah.
For me, anyways. The engine, I'd much rather build a 6.0 or even the new 6.6 that's out there.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure everyone would.
yeah.
I can't imagine the price tag on something like that.
Yeah, I can't imagine either, man. And I would really like to do something different and go supercharged for forced induction, but the money's not there.
Yeah.
I mean,
you could slap a turbocharger together for like
Oh yeah, there was a twin turbo.
$1,500. Most people are selling them for like 12.
Yeah, there's a twin turbo set up on Facebook Marketplace the other day for like $1,200.
Yeah.
Didn't even look like it was mounted yet.
No. Everybody has big dreams.
Yeah.
Rarely do they see to fruition. So.
Yeah. And speaking of this, I was thinking I might have to hold this off a little bit longer. Them little Chinese Enduros are really catching my eye.
Oh, yeah?
Little 250 Enduros, really. Man, that thing's singing to me.
Things?
You can get about $1,000 for the title.
Oh, man. I think I'd get KLR instead. But
yeah.
I get it. They look cool.
Yeah, I don't know how loud they are, but...
The plastic probably sunbakes in like a month.
Yeah. Probably, but I'm thinking to myself, how bad can it be to put back and forth to work on one of those?
Oh God, dude, I don't know. That's one of those like you ride it once and then it never starts again. Yeah. It doesn't even warn you, and you just go to start it one day and it just doesn't.
Yeah, and no compression.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it. Like I said, about $1,000, and that's used. But I mean, brand new from most places, you can get it about $1,600.
Yeah.
$1,300 shipped in a box to your door from Amazon.
That's like that one guy from Grindhard. I don't know if you watch.
Oh yeah, I love watching.
What's his name? Edwin, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He's constantly buying Chinese 4-wheelers and dirt bikes, and he's got like 30 of them or something. Dear God, I could never.
Yeah. But I mean, once you get a collection going, because they're all that Chinese and they're usually fairly not reliable, you have plenty of spare parts for all the others.
That's true.
You got to get a junkyard going first before you can ride one for longer than a month.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've heard some pretty good things about the Hawk Enduro that's out.
Yeah.
I've seen them on Facebook with like 8,000 miles now, so.
Okay. That's not bad.
It's not bad. I don't know.
I've seen the Hawks too, and I've seen them on Marketplace, and Jeremiah Williams was actually going to sell me one a few years back because he only wanted a few $100s for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, nah. I bought something else. I think I built a drift trike instead. Is what I ended up doing.
I think so. And then, you had that orange one too. Or was that the one you were talking about?
No, that's the one I got Dee. We made a deal that if I crashed it, I had to buy it. And I crashed it hard. Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
No, that was some Chinese bike too that he got off somebody else that never quite ran. Ran on 110 race fuel though. By God, it'd rip. And I think we ripped the rings right out of it too. I don't think it was set up for it, and I think at some point the rings just went kaput.
Yeah, probably so.
I think we burnt the valve on it because, it was a screamer with it in there. And then it just stopped starting, and I was like, well, I think it's done.
Yeah. So, past the cam and the oil pan, though, I don't think I'm going to change too much about, bore size or anything like that. I think I'm going to attempt just basic bottom end, stock stuff.
Dude, 300 horsepower is like, and you can get that easy.
Oh, yeah. If I can get, I don't know. I've told you numbers before, but I know they're pretty unfeasible. 400
is even not out of the realm of possibility with a solid like fresh new build.
Yeah. On
a 5.3, you just gotta with like a decent cam and some maybe a little up on the compression or whatever, but nothing too saucy. You can get some good power out of them. Today's builds, man, everybody wants like 1,000 horsepower, and it's
not always necessary. I'm not looking to kill myself. I have a family to come home to, so honestly, I'm happy just having something that can go stoplight to stoplight and beat that fat ass Charger.
And then if you have 1,000 horsepower, you can't do that. Like because now you're talking roll cage.
Yeah.
Your harnesses.
Fuel cell.
It has no interior. Mm-mm. It's gonna sound like hell every time you start it up. Mm-hmm. And no stoplight's gonna be fun. Your clutch is gonna be the most solid thing on the fucking vehicle to hold all of it in. So.
Yeah, and it's not fun driving them. They're rickety. They're noisy.
They're just shaking and vibrating all the way around town. The novelty is there, but it's definitely not like a daily driving thing.
No,
but like 400 horsepower, that's tasteful.
Yeah,
it's
like 400 to 500 is real good. I'd like to get as close to 500 crank as I can get with just NA. and then eventually going turbo or supercharger. But if I ever have the money,
No, probably not. Probably not the best idea, especially if you're not in a vehicle. But
yeah. My thought was I could run him over, back up, say, he had a gun on him. He was threatening my life.
not exactly.
And that was my first thought. If I really needed to, just slam it in reverse, floor it. He's right behind me.
Yeah.
But
yeah, those old country road people, man.
Yeah.
You can't. They get real confident over some real silly things.
Yeah, and just so you know, I wasn't trespassing. I was still on Mount Olive. I never left the
Right.
pavement
Yeah.
that night.
You're just trying to let them know.
Yeah, I just was going to warn him. Oh, well.
That guy must have been doing something weird.
I assume he was spotlighting.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole lot of that going around, so.
Yeah, I assume that's what was going on. But, enough of that.
Yeah, so what do you got going on with this thing? With all these parts and pieces laying around.
Well, some of this is either going to the dumpster or to somebody else's build. Oil pan, probably somebody else if they want it. Pump, trash, timing cover, or timing set, trash. Intake, probably trash.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of intake are you gonna get?
I'm gonna get a Trailblazer SS
I
intake.
thought you wanted the truck intake.
Not specifically, no.
Oh, you want the Trailblazer specifically?
Yeah.
What's the difference?
It's got a bigger intake opening in the front.
Oh, it's got a bigger,
It has better flow.
like,
in the
manifold mount? Like,
Yeah.
It's just a bigger flange on the front?
Yeah, on the front it's bigger, opened up more all throughout.
Because I think there's like 80 millimeter stock, something
Yeah,
like that.
something like that. They're slightly bigger than, and they go to a 6.0. So, just slightly bigger all over.
Yeah.
The runners, they flow better, CFM wise, everything about them is just better. So, if you can't go to like a Holly or Edelbrock or something that boosts your horsepower, you can get one of the TVSS intakes and boost it a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not talking no crazy gains, but a little bit. Plus, early TVSS was still drive-by cable. That's a compliment for me.
That's nice.
I already have all that, and thankfully you can mount my throttle cable bracket to the top of an LS intake.
Yeah.
And it just happens to be the right length after that.
A lot of them are, because that wire bracket is just
Pretty, I think, universal.
it's the same across, because you get aftermarket throttle bodies, and they all have the same wire bracket on it as any of the older style trucks.
And then the other difference is, I think, factory LM7 injectors are 27 pounds an hour. I think. I'm not 100% on the specifics.
Yeah.
But when you go to the TVSS, they're 50 pound an hour factory.
Yeah.
Granted, that's if it has the factory injectors and if it still has the factory fuel rail.
Yeah. Which, I mean, if you put an aftermarket fuel rail, you're gonna get that anyway. Into the injector, you'll get everything you need to put that out, because
Exactly.
yeah, especially if you're going like England fitting style.
So yeah, upgrading this, kind of going to a better flow one. I'm still contemplating if I want to save these heads or sell them and get the better flow heads. But honestly, for a mild street build, they'll be more than enough. I got pack dual titanium valve springs that I'm getting, coming with the Michigan Motorsports cam that I'm ordering.
Yeah.
So.
Is it like a BTR spring kit or something, or is it just some nameless?
Pack brand.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Pack brand titanium dual valve springs. While I have it at the head shop, I was gonna see if they can just do a basic valve job, because it's never gonna hurt.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't seem to find anybody around here that will port or polish, so I won't be doing that.
You just do yourself.
I just don't trust myself.
So
I don't have another set of heads laying around.
It's more of an art than a science.
Yeah.
You just
For
they
whenever
sell
I go-
templates.
What?
They sell templates.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
can
them.
like put on there with some paint or a marker and
And go to town.
just get in there with a little DeWalt Dremel and
Yeah. And I might. I mean, I don't know that I will. I just don't quite trust myself. But I might. I mean,
that feels like NA stuff to me, and I'm a big advocate of just slapping big old whirly boys on things. So if it's not going to get induction, I'm going to force the induction.
yeah.
God bless America.
Yeah. Bald eagle screaming. So,
It's either going to take it or it ain't.
yeah, really. So we'll see. I don't know 100% on the heads yet. Then from there, just going to what Michigan Motorsports is calling their sloppy mechanics stage 3 cam. Sounds good on video. We'll see in person. Couldn't tell you past that.
Yeah. Well, that's all that really matters.
You know, it sounded pretty good.
As long as it chops at idle.
Oh yeah,
That's all that matters. That's all that's important.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I think I'm gonna go with LS7 style push rod, or not push rods, lifters, hydraulic rollers. We'll see if I can get them. I don't know how much, because I kind of fall in love with doing something else too at the same time. Yeah, because I'm a sucker for punishment. So I don't know how quickly this is gonna be done anymore.
What else are you gonna do? What do you mean?
Oh, also a car oil pan for like a Camaro.
Oh, so like an F body?
Yeah, like an F body.
Yeah.
Oil pan, and that's just for ground clearance since I'm already lowered.
Yeah. Fun fact: don't ask any forums for an F body oil pan. People be like, "Well, what's it for? What style F body?" It's not. It's for a truck. I need any of them, because apparently there's several different F body oil pans.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was not aware of that, and
Trust
I
me,
got flamed on a forum for asking if anybody was selling one.
I got absolutely shamed, flamed, whatever you want to call it, on a forum. I was asking about my 300Z that I used to have. Or posting about it and asking some simple questions. Just took some basic pictures of the car, you know, kind of, you know. Man, they shamed me and flamed me so hard on that thing, yeah, for asking something that I just don't know. I'm like,
what was it?
I was asking, so on that car, since all the accessories was off, whenever you Google them, the accessories, the alternator can go on left or right side. Same with depending on the year and your specific application and other things. And I couldn't quite tell left or right side for mine. You know, yes, I have wires on the left side that plug into it, but I also have covered wires on the right side. So I didn't know if it was just made universal on the wiring harness or what. But I was doing the big Ultima upgrade for the alternator from what are they, 50, 60 amp alternator to an 80 amp alternator. And not that big of an upgrade, but
yeah, they
bolt together and they wire up with the same plugs, so it was an upgrade. And you can actually run a stereo.
Oh yeah.
You can't run a stereo on their factory alternators.
Wow.
You can, just not with an amp.
Yeah.
Unless you really want to dim out your
just
lights.
Get your old school 80s style speakers.
Yeah, you got to keep
or
the
90s,
old school stuff.
Was it?
Mine was an 88, so
okay.
Almost 90s.
Yeah, it was right there on the edge.
Yeah.
Right on the verge.
Anyway, so yeah, like I said, I was asking that, but I also had still the factory installed injector fans, which I don't know if you know that, but those cars were known for having wonky working injectors when they got hot. And so they affixed to that was they installed a fan on the lower side of the block. And and just runners
cool the injectors
that blew up on top of the injectors.
Wow.
So I had his own little fan for that to keep him cool.
Nice. That was factory? Nice.
Yeah. Nice. And because mine was on the left, I didn't know if that's really where I should mount my alternator. So I was just making sure before I did it, and nothing worked.
Yeah.
Then I just, most people upgrade their serpentine belt drive when they do that. And I didn't. I had to take my pulley to a machine shop and have them mill out the inside of that pulley so it would fit the new Ultima alternator.
Oh, you could just get a different pulley?
No, I wish I could have.
They don't sell them?
They do, but I couldn't find them.
Oh.
Due to the year.
It's just an odd part.
Most people upgrade to the TT, the twin turbo serpentine belt style, but mine was still a V belt, so I had for every accessory had a separate belt.
The more I hear about these Nissans, the less I want one. Hunter's 300ZX, watching him redo the fuel system in that thing,
it was a nightmare.
I was like, dude, how do you you can't even reach anything. It's this far from the strut tower on each side. So it's you have to take the intake and all that off, and at some point you have to get around the side of it or something. I don't even know. And I had a 280.